I want you to understand that that as we're creating content, learning how to create good content is our best chance, our fastest chance to collect, to be able to create income. Um, I don't think I talked about this yesterday. Yeah, I don't think. But what I want to tell you today is the fastest track to cash is the path that you want to go. You want the path that's the fastest track to cash. And why do I say that? Because if what we're doing is really worrying about making sure we serve our customers and loving other people and caring about them is what is the most important thing. If that's our focus, then why am I talking about the fastest track to cash? Let me tell you why. Success requires speed. We need to do this fast. If you are sick, if you're sick, do you want to get better faster or you want to get better slower? You want to get better faster. If you're trying to have a good relationship with your spouse, do you want that to get better faster or do you want it to get better slower? You want it to get better faster. If you are trying to build your business and you're trying to get to a point where you're breaking even in your business and then creating income, do you want that to happen faster or do you want it to happen slower? You want it to happen faster. Let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you a little secret. Speed is the answer to wealth. And wealth is needed by more good people. One of my mentors said to me one time, he said, we need more really good people who are wealthy. And because I was having issues about, I was starting to make a lot of money and I was thinking, oh, is this okay? And people have an attitude about money that is so unhealthy. Think about all the amazing, beautiful, good things that can happen with money. It's the focus. The problem is when the focus is only on the money. When the whole focus is on serving your people, now we know that's the focus. Of course, that's the focus. Make that the focus. Do everything you can to make sure the focus is serving your people. And then what you do is you got to track it. And numbers are a great way to track it. And let me tell you, if you, how many of you would like to make $1 million? Most people would say yes. Most people wave their hands. They're like, yes, me, pick me. Well, let me tell you this. Every single one of you will make $1 million. Every single one of you. And this is not because I'm saying, oh, you're so amazing. You are amazing. That's not why I'm saying you're going to make $1 million. You're going to make $1 million because if you make $25,000 a year for 40 years, that's $1 million. So you just made $1 million. Congratulations. Are you rich? No. No, you're not rich. What? How can you not be rich? You just made $1 million. Because you made it too slowly. We've got to do this fast. So we want the fastest track to cash. That's the path. You want to take the fastest path. That's a great track to take. So when you understand that, what that means for you is you got to understand if you're going to create content, there are 4 levels of learning, which means there have to be 4 levels of teaching. And I'm going to go through those with you today. If you're not teaching on 4 levels, you can still make a lot of money. You'll make money. Here's the beauty of it. We live in a society where there's so much. We live in a place where there is so much need. There are so many people who have needs that if you can go and fulfill a little bit of need, and even if you're not very good at it at all, you're still going to get paid. But if you're good at it, you're going to get paid more. And if you're even better, you're going to get paid even more. If you're great at it, you're going to be paid like insane amounts of money. And what you want to do with that money, that is totally up to you. So for those of you who have a struggle with making too much money, struggle with making enough money, that's a lot of people too. But if you have a struggle with making too much money and you're worried that there's something wrong with that, then I want you to think about this for just a second. Think about, like, I have a niece who wants to go travel the world backpacking, and she's a nurse and she wants to go work at these places where they don't have supplies and people don't get good medical care, and where she can just work for free and live off the land and do great. That's great. You know what? I admire that, and I literally admire that. And we need those people. But I want you to think about something. Where do you think the tents come from? Where they have to set up their medical shop? Where do you think the supplies come from? Where do you think the trucks come from? Where do you think the all the things that they need to use to implement that entire clinic, where do you think those come from? They are paid for by entrepreneurs like me and you who make a lot of money and can contribute. It takes all kinds. And so if you are going to run a business, you want to make insane amounts of money and you want to do it as quickly as you possibly can. Okay? And a friend of mine calls it insanical. He says you can make insanical amounts of money. And is that a word? Well, no, yeah, I mean, it's a word. It's letters put together, so it's a word. But no, it's a word he made up. It's insane and maniacal. So it's called insanity when you are able to make that kind of money. And can you imagine the good you can do? Okay, so there are 4 levels of learning. Most teachers that you hear they're not studious enough to learn how to teach you at the 4 levels. So therefore, they cannot be astute enough. They don't learn at the 4 levels, so they can't teach at the 4 levels. And my desire for you is that you will be able to teach at the 4 levels, because it will speed up your level of success. You will be able to do it faster. And my company, I have a company called Millionaire Speed Systems. Why do you think we call it that? Because it's about speed, the speed of success.